Alrighty, Roo. We back. It's probably been, what, 3 days since I recorded those last three. I've changed the mic sensitivity a bit. I might even drop the desktop audio a touch. Oh, wow, that's not a touch. 16 decibels instead. But Streamlabs hates this game. I can't switch out and flick in changes and signs. I look at the camera more. But today, I think we do believe we're going on to Victor. These YouTube videos should be uploading a day at a time and going from there. But yeah, I've been very much in a hermit mode. I want to play and provide content, but I don't feel like talking to people. My phone went flat. I didn't even fucking know about it. Like, what the fuck? This is a 2023 man that didn't even know his phone went flat. I didn't even notice. That's how much I've been using it. And anyway, so I'm going to continue this playthrough. I'm probably going to try and knuckle down through at least 3 Blacklist members, I'm hoping. We'll just see where my battery goes to. But I'm aiming for 2. If I can get 1 done, I'm going to be extremely happy. But I feel like 2, especially when I get the game going on. But anyway, I'm going to go back to that. Hope you guys have enjoyed the last 3 videos. I'm going to try and tag these on the following 3. Trying to get to at least 3 a day. Try and at least beat a Black Mess member every afternoon if I can, after work. So yeah, we'll go through that. But feeling fresh, as fresh as you can be on a Mercury retrograde in both Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius, which are my 3 main signs, with Gemini influences as well. So I'm fucking feeling it. I'm getting energetically pegged by Source right now. But anyway, I love that kind of shit. So I always do talk about that kind of stuff in my stream and in my everyday life. It's a massive part of my life. As one of the most incredible people in my life has said to me, coincidences don't exist. And that's her firm belief. And it is so true. Look, cry. If I didn't think it was true. But yeah, that's my firm belief. Look at the camera. Look at the camera, not the murmur. Camera. Eye contact. Boy. But anyway, we're going to get into it. I'm going to flick to the game screen, which the game hates because obviously I'm going back and forth, stripping balls, but anyway. We're back. Oh, anyway. Emotional jettles. Get used to it. Alright, I forgot we did this car. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to do 4 races. We're already ahead of money. So we're just going to do the races we enjoy, to be fair. We're just going to do the bare minimum money what race-wise. Because we don't need extra cash, so. But yeah. I've got my tea. Yeah, got my tea, got some water ready. I've literally... So, normally I am an incredibly organised man, especially when it comes to food. Food is my life. I made a dish last night. It was Muslim and beef curry, and it turned out to be the most bland shit I've ever made in my life. Like, it was a struggle to eat. And I was banking on that lasting for me the next 2 days, which it would have if it tasted nice. I probably had a third of it instead of the half that I was intending to eat. So I had to go into town today and grab food for tonight, which I didn't really intend on doing. But hey, you get that with big jobs. I just literally went in there, grabbed ingredients to make pizzas for the next 2 nights and garlic bread, homemade garlic bread, and then stuff to make like a good Caesar salad. And I just fucking hightailed it out there. I was like in there in like, I want to get the fuck out of here mode. And I got out of there. But yeah, that was mainly my energy through the week. For yesterday, and mainly been the whole week in general. Like even yesterday, there was my local rugby league team's grand final. They made it in the grand final, which I was highly surprised about and incredibly humbled with for them to be there. I left work, rode the bike there, rode the bike back home here, had a shower, got ready. Dad come along with me. Me and Dad hadn't had a ride in a long time together. And yeah, we went for a ride and decided to go in the showground to get a park where the footy game was. And this guy's like, "Oh, you guys are on bikes. There's heaps of spots for bikes. This is like this primo spot." And he let us park like right in front of this locked garage with like little ballads kind of thing, so a car couldn't hit us. And he's like, "You guys park here, man. At least your bike's gonna be safe." I'm like, "This motherfucker. How good's that?" Anyway.
Hey, I got some news about those pursuit milestones. Apparently, these things are thrown out there by Blacklist racers. They're challenges to anyone who thinks they got what it takes to beat their records. If you want to get your name out there, this is the way to do it. The more pursuit milestones you beat, the more notorious you become on the Blacklist.
But yeah, so we got there. Intending on, just hopefully finding a park in there somewhere. Well, we got a gorgeous park. My team, they were down, it was 10-8 at halftime. They hadn't beat these guys all year. And I was like, even if we get our asses kicked in the next second half, I'm still really going to be happy by their performance. And they did get their asses kicked. It was 34-10, so I didn't score. When I was 8-all at halftime. Anyway, they didn't end up scoring any more points afterwards. But it was really, really, really good to watch them play. And as successfully as they did. And then my dad had a really nice chill ride home and biked up, cooked that disgusting meal and watched the rest of Violet Evergarden. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Violet Evergarden. It's on Netflix in Australia anyway. I don't know where any of you guys are tuning in from. But it is really good. Like, I haven't really ever been a full anime weeb, I must admit. The only real anime I guess you could say I've watched was Dragon Ball Z, which is pretty like low entry, and like a bit of One Piece back in the day. That was like and Pokemon, if you want to call Pokemon. But that was like my thing. So I went over to my friend's place, Jackie, which I'll probably talk about a lot, either in stream, Ignesco Grace, or on these YouTube videos, because she is one of my closest best friends, and yeah, a lifelong friend. And, yeah. There's too much to say about that girl. I think this whole next 3 Blacklist races would be about her. If you wanted to know my full backstory and connection with her, it would literally take me a lot more than 3 hours to tell you what we've achieved together, both in a partnership and in an intimate relationship like we were, or just in a friendship after our relationship ended. Yeah. But she reckoned, I was over there, it might have been a week ago, and we started watching it, and I was hooked on a girl that writes letters. Like, there's not much more action to it. And yeah, I was crying and shit. I'm like, fuck, man, this shit's good. And I wouldn't think that an anime would take over my excitement for even the Ashoka series, which I haven't seen yet. Like, I love my Star Wars, and I haven't even seen that yet. It's cringe. Absolute cringe. I don't call myself a Star Wars fan.
Yeah, it's Vic here. Keep your mouth shut and listen up. It don't matter to me what you got going on with the other guys. You just make sure you stay out of my way. These are my streets, you got that? You just bow out when you're told and everything will be cool.
Nah. Coming after your shit. I'm gonna shit in your neck. That just comes straight out too. That's really scary. Speed traps are fun.
Speed Trap Racing is all about showcasing your ride's top end. The map will show you where the photo radar stations are located. You gotta rip through the traps as fast as you can. The highest overall speed through all the traps wins. Don't fall behind, or you lose points once the first racer crosses the line.
She looks very chromey at the moment. I thought I painted those wheels black. Anyhow. But I'm happy with how this car turned out. But yeah, that's been the... And that's why I'm not on Twitch at the moment. Well, I'm on Twitch, but why I'm not playing this on Twitch. I just was like, I don't feel like having to interact. And Twitch is a very interactive community. And I like interacting with my chat. Like, I want to know how your day was. I want to know what your favorite food is. I want to know all these things about you when you come to my chat. If you're obviously welcome to share. Like, you can be one of those lurkers like I used to be when I was on Twitch prior to me streaming, where I used to just sit back and not say a single thing. But I want to know about your day. I want to know what makes you tick, what your passions are, all that kind of shit. That excites me and fuels me to be passionate, so I can get a glimpse into your life, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I've kind of set myself like a little bit of a bar of how chatty I want to be. And if I don't feel that chatty, I don't want to stream. I'm like, well, I might as well do something. If I feel like playing games, I've got to record, right? I'm like, well, if I don't feel like being chatty, why don't I make a YouTube series? And here I am now. And all the people on my Discord that would normally click in and watch, they're getting notified by being in my Discord of when my YouTube videos get up, so they get notifications. Also, you can click subscribe or like my video, or put your notifications on there if you want to see notifications when my videos do pop up. But I was going to get a stage of just recording every single stream and uploading the VOD, but I don't know if I'm ever going to do that. I don't know, we'll see. Like, VODs are just so easy to look up on Twitch now, you know? If you want to see me, if you get the notification, you can, like, click on and see exactly what I've been up to, you know? I don't like lap knockouts at all, that don't interest me. But yeah. And streaming's always been something I've wanted to do. Even shit like this, like, I've never had the resources to. Like, back when I lived with my parents, which I don't now, I'm batching at the moment. Bachelor pad. I know it's not a forever thing, but I'm very much bacheloring at this house. My house. Oh yeah, you bum. Dirty bastard. But where's my train of thought? But yeah, like when I lived with my parents, I had the smallest bedroom in the house, and we didn't have a big house. Mum and Dad didn't build a big house. They didn't want to have a big house. They've never really been big on the whole have a massive house thing. At the end, it's somewhere you come back to sleep and, you know, spend a lot of time with. So, Mum and Dad have always been on that kind of side of the spectrum and that kind of shit. But saying that, there was 2 bedrooms in the house that Mum and Dad built in 1993, 2 years before I was born. And I got the smallest one. My sister got the biggest room. My room was literally 2 meters by 2.5 square. So I don't know what that's in Imperial for you guys. If you are in the very old school Imperial system. But
Hey, you're really holding it down out there. I can't believe how deep this thing goes. I can't wait to see what the setup is in Camden Beach. I heard the odds might be better. We'll see. Keep smoking these guys out. Razor's out there. It's just a matter of time. I'll see ya.
Cool. Thanks, man. She's my girlfriend, I guess you'd say. No, she's not really. She just, Evade the police pursuit and tag a minimum of 4 police vehicles to successfully complete this challenge. That's not many. Evade the police pursuit and tag a minimum of 4. Bit of bounty. Enter evade a police in less than 4 minutes. So that's easy. Just literally get in a pursuit and then just ditch it. Well, how about we do the sprint race? If we get in one, we get in one. If we don't, we don't. But what's the same before? Fuck. Oh yeah, I had a tiny room, like so tiny. I remember having a king single in my bed and going like, this takes up so much room. I literally had a TV in there with my Xbox set up. And like would have been like half a meter, a little bit more between my bed and my TV unit. And yeah, that was my room. And I spent a lot of time in there playing like Destiny and shit, or just games in general. Not really getting out much, apart from going to the pub back in my early days, like 3 days a week. Getting drunk with my friends and stuff. But as I started getting away from the whole drinking thing and kind of stuff, yeah, it kind of lost its urge. Like I stopped wanting to far out. Wanted to do that. Yeah, but anyway, it was a tiny room. A fucking tiny room. And I remember after I started dating, which was pretty late in my life, compared to what a lot of people were probably in with. I was 25 when I properly started looking. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted a partner prior to that, but I just couldn't be fucked. I was like, well, if I have this couldn't be fucked attitude, I shouldn't put anyone else through me being in that attitude. You know what I mean? I don't want to go into a relationship going, oh, I can't be fucked. I want to be like head down, ass up, putting work in. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of relationship things can be worked through, and it's just up to if both parts of the deal or the partnership wants to put that effort in. Because there is going to be parts of relationships where it feels like someone else is putting in more effort and you can't. And it's just mainly because we all get together and sync up in different times. There's going to be times where you're in a relationship and you feel like you're only doing 70% of your true potential. Hopefully I can get this without getting...
Attempting to get a better description on
Oh, damn.
I'm on top of those racers that are trying to lose me. I've got a high-speed pursuit. Stand by. You can detail me on that call. Let's get containment going. I lost the target.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of things will be worked into, but it just comes down to the value. Like, everything in a relationship can be worth to. It's just if it's the right person, you know? Like, I'm not saying that every relationship with every person you're going to have is ever going to work. There's going to be roadblocks and stuff where it's just not going to work. You know what I mean? Like, but when you find that right person, those roadblocks become easy. And though they are challenging, they're both rewarding because you're growing at the same time.
Smoke them, and the next burrow is yours. I'll see if I can dig something up on him. We'll talk later.
But yeah, that's always been my view, kind of thing. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things that don't get said in relationships which create unrest in a lot of energies, where people kind of I don't know if it's complacent is the right word. I don't think it is. It's just you kind of get in a relationship cruise control and don't try to better themselves or the relationship they're in. Or communicate and be comprehensive in that communication. See, there's a fine line between just communicating, and communication I feel like is the biggest roadblock in any relationship. If you can't communicate what you want or what you desire or what you feel like in a certain energy, whether it's something your partner said or something a co-worker said or just how you feel in general, like an energy popping up, if you can't communicate that to your partner and you either take that out on your partner without communicating, or you just don't talk to someone and release it or ground that energy, it's just going to build up. And those things, as little as it may seem, as say your partner, you know, you and her or him or her, whatever preference you are, you know, don't make a coffee in the morning, and you guys always make coffee and he or she didn't make a coffee for you that morning. if you don't address it, it doesn't mean a lot. But those little things add up if you don't address them. And I'm not saying, where the fuck's my coffee? It's just like, oh, I was kind of expecting you to make much coffee that happened. Like, well, you know, like there's, and it's not just being triggering, like aiming. There's a different, it comes from here where you project that. From here. Because again, you're not using your ego self, you're using your true self, and you're just generally wanting to find out an answer. And when you can feel that genuine ask and stuff, and it's not just trying to raffle up your partner or poke her with a stick or him, whatever. Again, poke your partner up with a stick just to wind her up or wind him up. And you're just generally asking, it's like, shit, I thought you were going to make me coffee or something. Oh, no, I just generally forgot. You just go, oh, that's cool. We forget things. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the gesture, and even though you did forget this morning, I want to thank you so much for every coffee and tea you've ever made me, and every one you will make me in the future, even if I don't say thank you at the time. I really do deeply appreciate it. Bam. Like, that makes me emotional. Oh my god, man. What's wrong with me today? Fucking Mercury retrograde. But, yeah. Just simple shit. It's simple. It's so simple. And that's coming from a guy that has been in literally one solid relationship in his whole life. I just get to look and observe so many relationships in my whole lifetime of lack of communication, lack of respect, lack of everything. And I can just watch it and go, I can't wait to not reflect that in my relationship. Learn from this and not have any kind of, you know, reflection of my relationship in that energy. Anyway. Oh, that's right. We're doing this. I don't even know what the speed is, so we're gonna have to wing it. Oh my god. It's hard to drive with tears in your eyes. I was gonna say, lucky my car's the go.
Hey, it's me. Look, I'll be straight. I'm all for helping someone who's been cheated, but I gotta get something out of this deal. You flush out the blacklist, and I'll provide you with safe houses. In return, you turn a blind eye to any side bets I put down on you. It's a perfect deal. You'll see. Get that raw guy to help you out. Just don't let him figure out what's going on. Later.
Yeah, see, I missed all this dialogue stuff. I kind of skipped through it. 170k, so I can't really do this either. Like I said, at this point, this car's as fast as it can be for this current Blacklist map, so I'm not feeling a lot of racing pressures as yet.
It's Mia. I got some inside info on the cops that might help you out. You can lose the cops by ducking out in hiding spots. You just gotta make sure you're out of their line of sight. They're scattered throughout the world. Cruise around and scout them out. Later.
Nice. Alright, so what we're gonna do now? Vader complete. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna hit 4 guys. No problem. Watch this shit.
Dispatch, 09. 1096.
One done.
That's a copy, go ahead.
And 5,000 pounds. This should be a pretty easy Blacklist
I'm
video.
gonna need some code 3 cover. Nothing
So last time, like I said in the other videos, I
Copy that, 09. Units have detailed and
100%ed it. So I'd have been still doing the other races, those lap knockouts. But at the moment, seeing I'm pretty gassed with money at the moment, I'm not too flustered. I want to brake check him.
I'm gonna try to get him stopped with 1059. 1033, we need more units on this. MVA, 1070. Suspect through a gas station. Notify hazmat. He's not stopping. Still go through. This guy's trying to run me off the road. He just sideswiped me. We got a unit just went down. This guy's going all over me.
Where's more cars?
The pursuit to set up a roadblock.
Give me a situation report when you can.
9.
No change here, driver. Refusing to stop. I'm still code 3. Okay, I got him. Jesse just went past me.
That wasn't a hit? Dude, I jammed that
Let's
guy.
go down that quadrant. I lost my visual. I see him now. Back on the 6. I'm passing a block him with a 1075. Hold on while I get in front of him. Just hit me head on. Dispatch, minor MBA. Suspect vehicle just hit my cruiser on the side.
Alright.
We're still code 3 vehicle mobile. He's not gonna let me through. I can't get in there. You need another unit out here as soon as you can. We just lost your car.
You just lost another 2, so.
I lost my visual. Stand by.
Cover unit heading up to the pursuit call. Be advised, this party was last seen heading north past the bus station.
Yeah.
Supervisor indicates he wants a quadrant.
I found him. We're code 3. Cover this down. Cover this down. I need more backup.
Yeah, your cover is inbound, but they're a few miles out.
Tower 2-4 north of your 20. Close fast.
Ow.
Our man is waiting. He's doubling back.
That sounds good.
Dispatch, get everything you got over here. Code 3. I'm gonna lose him.
Copy, Echo 13. Units have detailed and are en route.
TCLVA. TCLVA. We lost the unit. I got him. I'm code 3. I'm on my own. He just knocked everyone out. I need some backup.
Your cover is still clearing. I will check other channels, but it looks like they're just a few minutes away.
Alright, sweet. Just need to blow this guy up and then we're all good.
What's the status on this suspect? I've got nothing showing on my PDT. Stand by. Lost
No idea.
Okay, cancel that. We got him. There he is. We got him.
Units be advised, suspect was last seen eastbound past the bus station. Supervisor requesting you set up a quadrant ASAP. Units remain on code 6.
Vehicle spotted. Get units over here. I found him. We're code 3. My cover's gone. Can you start anyone else up?
That didn't get him.
2 minutes away, they are code 3. Hang in there.
Yeah, it's 2-4. With other units waiting just ahead of your pursuit. Can you confirm? We are authorized to use it. Any available for this guy?
Officers on the pursuit call. Suspect vehicle was last seen eastbound.
I spotted the vehicle.
Motherfuckers.
Better get units over here. Dispatch 1025. I need a bus at my location. Get units on containment. I lost my target. Yeah, this is 2-4. 1073. Set up southwest of suspects. Last known 20.
Nice. D-break.
All right, Vic's up.
Cheers.
He's the meathead I was telling you about. Razor's knock-around guy. He's calling you out. Run him off the blacklist. That should send a message to Razor and his crew. I'll watch your back till you get this done.
Easy. Oh yeah, we're just ready to race him now. Fuck, that's mental. Alright, cool. Sprints.
My favorite!
And honestly, still hands down, the worst looking, most wanted car from the Blacklist member. And you can tell me otherwise. There is not a car looking will work with worse than this thing. It looks horrific. And it's such a beautiful car in every aspect. A Supra. We're gonna chop him. Where are you zooming? Checked out. Well. Wonder what performance upgrade I'm gonna get. I think there is a pattern, but I've never played the game solidly enough to know that, oh, this is the aftermarket part I'm going to get, or whatever. So we've got suspension, brakes, don't know why I did that way. Holy shit. Kickflip. Oh, ollie, I mean, not kickflip, there's no flip in that at all. I can't remember now. Is it tyres? It might have been tyres. I don't think I've got any performance quote-unquote ones yet. They're all performance, but like... combustion. It's all just been handling. I'm clapping Nick's cheeks right now. His cheeks are clapped. Catching up. It's terrifying. Amazing. That checkout at the start of the game definitely helped out. Keep on looking over the chat like I'm on Twitch. Goddamn. Flying. Doing pretty good. Oh fuck. Imagine doing this shit in real life, like street racing like this. That's probably the best answer. That's probably what would happen. And not probably. Oh, you dirty motherfucker. I mean, flip. That's so dirty. This is the last bit of the race too. That's so disgusting. No way. Vic got his payback. Oh, same way as he did to me. I did to him. Oh, wouldn't that shit you to tears? I think Karma come back and just hard there, so we're just gonna be chill. And again, I thought I mentioned, I'm using a starter car the whole way through this playthrough. No speed booster, no speed, slow down speed thing, can't remember what it's called. I'm not using that. And if I lose my car, I lose my car. So I'm going to make sure that I do have optimum funds, that if anything was to happen to me, I can pay the fine instead of taking impound tickets or impound strikes. Because this is my only car, so it's probably going to be changing colours a lot and all that shit. Because there's going to be times we want to build up a bit of heat instead of going straight on with it, if you know what I mean. But anyway, karma has been paid. Big stuff. Alright, so as always, we'll pick the performance boy. Transmission, handily noted, and always pick number left. Number left. And we got our boy's car. So, Canberra has been unlocked. Cool. Easy, right? Yeah, Isabel Diaz. RX-8, that's right. Nice, Gary.
Hey, it's me. I heard you got into Camden Beach. Good work. Looks like that Rod guy is pulling his weight. I hooked you up with another safe house closer to the coast. It saves you from having to drive back to Rosewood. Long way to go if the cops are on your tail. Stay alert. You don't want to get caught off guard. Later.
Thanks, man. So there's two things we're going to do now, right? We're going to go straight into here. We're going to upgrade with what things we're going to do, and then we're going to strip that Supra and sell it. Probably should do the Supra first, to be fair, because then we're not going to know what money we have. So we'll strip the Supra first. Because, like I said, this is a one-car only run, and as much as I would enjoy doing up the Supra, because I've never done a Supra run, yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of it. Oh god, that thing sounds unreal. What we're gonna do, just to get the most money out of we can, is you strip all the body kit off it. So when we go on the parts here, see it has a body kit, you strip it back. There's this spoiler, you strip it back. These rims, strip it back. This hood, strip it back. That one. of these. They all do. No, they don't. Roof. Oh, you can. Oh, that's cool. That's just aftermarket. Holy shit. Didn't fuck around with a mod on this, did they? Cool. But anyway, that gives you an extra $3,000, and that's just from turning it into a stock wagon. So we're gonna take it back. That $3,000's better back in our pockets. We'll never get that money back. We'll take it here. Then you go cut select, and then we sell it. $20,000. So we've got $23,000 there. So pretty happy with that. Now, go back. Go back up to that same place. I think Rose needs to go to this place. For this kind of shit. You don't have to go far. It's easy. Back up here. Mouse. That's annoying. Leave me alone. We put the transmission on. The black market transmission. Gives us an extra amount of top speed and acceleration. So it is duly noted. Now. Oh, fuck. Not doing good. Performance. Is it turbo? Did we get off this guy? I can't remember now. Did we get anything off him? Surely, it's something. Yeah, I thought so. Pro brakes. NOS, we get upgraded NOS yet? Nope. Suspension. Nope. Transmission. To be ironic. Nope. Engine, I don't believe so. That's next. Easy. So I think. Sorry, I just like to double check to make sure my car is like goated. Cool. Ah, sweet. So, Vic's done. Vic's done. Vic is done. We did it. We did it. Mom, I did it. Mom. Mom. We did it. Cheers to that. So that's the end of this episode. I'm going to press stop-a-do, and then we're going to go to the next one. But if you are joining in, thank you so much for being here. Muchly appreciated. Yeah, thanks for being here. Hopefully you might have got something out of that D&M chat we had to start off the stream. Who knows? I don't know. I didn't think I was going to go down that line, but I did. But I'd love to hear about your interpretation in the chat, if you'd like to, or the comments, I should say. But yeah, it means a lot for you to watch this, be here. On my YouTube homepage, it is links to my Discord and my Twitch. So if you want to catch me live or get updates or be a part of the community, they're all linked in there. But most of all, thanks for being here. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.